Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Jason here, and this is No Man's Sky Beginner Tips. We're doing a small series, a beginner tip series for anyone brand new to the game who's never played it, or it's been a long time since you've jumped in. So we've done a couple of episodes already. We've done videos on resource gathering and how to start the game. But once you have it going, once you've done your base building stuff and they give you the actual blueprints to make your hyperdrive, this is where things get interesting. So we're going to make our hyperdrive right now. And then it's going to be empty, so we're going to have to go get some warp cell fuel. So now we have our antimatter recipe. So we should be able to make antimatter. We need chromatic metal. What? Oh, it's on my ship, and my ship is like just barely too far away. I love that. Definitely need to get a teleport receiver. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do 5. Yep, 5. Okay, 5 apiece. So now we can fully refill our hyperdrive. So now we can go to any system we want within reason, within reach of our hyperdrive. We don't have a really upgraded hyperdrive, so you can't go like all over the galaxy. But here's the galaxy map. And they kind of give you like this, all these little stars, these little white dots, or, you know, there's some of them are yellow, some of them are blue. These are all solar systems that we can go to. So let's go into, or I should say, yeah, solar systems. And so we're looking for immediately is, we're looking for a system that says corruption or dissidence. Right there, dissonant. That's what you're looking for in the galaxy map. You're looking for a dissonant system. This is a corrupted system, and in general they don't want you to go here. So the first time you warp, even though it says it's dissonant, it won't have any corruption in it because they don't want you to accidentally go into a more advanced area. Corrupted systems are advanced areas, but that's okay. We're not going to go all in on it. We're just going to kind of dip our toe in because there is some amazing stuff you can get from the get-go, from the beginning of the game. Again, we just built our hyperdrive. We're barely out of the tutorial. Here we go. So this is going to be part of the storyline. The first system you jump to, they tell you, hey, do this. Go over here and figure this stuff out. But whenever you look at a planet, you're going to look for corruption or dissidence. Ooh, that's a paradise planet already. That's pretty good. We have, that's a dead planet looks like, or an airless. Yeah, low atmosphere. So we're looking for corruption, dissidence, and I don't think we have any because, again, they think you're in the tutorial. They don't want you to get it. So the first system you jump to, wow, oh my God, how do we have 2 planets that are paradise in the system? All right, well, let's go into our galaxy map. Now we're going to be looking for another dissonant system. So again, just look at the galaxy, highlight it, and look at the information. Like this one's 19 light years away. It's an F6F, and it has water in it. That's what that third word is, water. So we're looking for one that says it has dissidence. So it's corrupted, dissident. Water, water, dissident, right there, boom. All right, dissident. It's a system we have not gone to, so this one should have corruption in it. And that's what we're looking for. We want that corruption. So let's see. Are you my corrupted planet? Dissidence detected. That's my corrupted planet right there. Tectonic, so it's a volcano planet. That's good to know. Volcano planet, and it looks like it's an abandoned system. Oh, it's an outlaw system. That's even better. Outlaw system. Oh, a source unknown. Let's answer the call. We're going to skip through this. Bum. So what we need to do now is we need to look for either a minor settlement, or I don't think that they sell blueprints up here. Need to find a minor settlement. I don't think we have any charts either. Let's go down here to the Bleak planet. So we're looking for a minor settlement because they will sell us the blueprint for a I don't have any launch fuel. A advanced mining beam. We're gonna need that. We need the advanced mining beam. Making some fuel for myself. Don't need a battery. We can sell that stuff. I need to get some buried technology. No, actually, you know what? We need nanites. I think we're gonna need more nanites though. So, the other way to get nanites is if you go into your discovery tab, you can upload all your discoveries and you will get nanites for that. So 110 nanites, that should be enough. 110 should be enough to buy our advanced mining beam. That's what we need. An advanced mining beam. So I'm going to switch to third person. Oh, it's a filtered planet. Looks like it's an orange filter. That's good. So there is a storm happening, so it's going to be hard to find anything. I'm going to do some scans along the way here. And we'll drop off and see if there's any buildings around. Yeah, look at that. Can't see anything. No buildings around. All right, I will show you guys when we finally find our awesome miner settlement. All right, so I've just been flying around and I found a miner settlement. So you'll know it's a miner settlement because the building is the only one that has a landing pad attached to it. Now, there is trading outposts and planetary archives, but those are massive. We're talking about one little tiny building that has one landing pad on it. So when you find one, head on in, and you can get a new multi-tool, but we're not worried about that. What we're worried about is, we're worried about down here. We'll talk to the merchant down here because he'll sell you blueprints and materials to build those blueprints. Not every single thing, but pretty close. So let's go purchase blueprints. And we're looking for the advanced mining laser. That's what we need. Let's grab that. Should be easy enough to grab. Again, I'm in the beginning of the game, so it's not that difficult. Let's build our advanced mining beam. We need a nanotube, hermetic seal, and wiring loom. Wiring loom is going to be the hard one you need to find. So you can't build wiring loom. You have to either buy it or find it. So let's purchase components, and he has 3. So if he doesn't have enough wiring loom, sometimes they only have 1. You can head over here as well to the terminal right there. And there should be more in here as well. So, oh, we're in a black market. Never mind. We're in a pirate system, so no, there's not. But, we have some good stuff in here. But we'll save that for another video. But we have our 2. We're good. So we need a hermetic seal and a nanotube. So let's make a nanotube and a hermetic seal. We learned those in the beginning of the game when you fixed your ship. So you should have all that ready to go. We're going to install this now. So now we have a mining laser, an advanced mining laser. That is going to allow us to get some really good stuff. So remember that we went to a corrupted system, a dissident system, right? There is a dissident planet we need to go to because now that we have our advanced mining beam, we can get some really good stuff. So let's go find our dissident system or dissident planet. That's our unknown planet. Toxic. Nope. So the other one is around here somewhere. Where'd you go? There you are. So that's our tectonic planet, which is dissident. Let's go down here. So we need to go down here, and we're looking for a specific item. So this is going to be a little bit more difficult than the general areas. That's kind of why they want you to avoid the corrupted systems. In the beginning, they try to push you away and not load you in. But don't you worry about it. We're only going to dip our toes in here. It's not going to be a full-on run around unless you want to. If you're feeling brave, go ahead. But what we're going to do is we're going to be looking for what's called a dissonant resonator. It's these big purple machines that are drilling into the ground. So let's fly around a little bit. You need to fly low and slow because they need to actually pop in. They need to populate. So the game doesn't like to load things in unless you're in an area for a little while. So yeah, notice how everything's starting to pop in now. So let's just go slow. And we're just looking for a resonator. If you want to, you can land and look with your visor as well. The visor will show you if there's any nearby. So let's land here, and I can show you what they look like on the visor itself. So we don't have any there. We have a building over there. None, none, none. We don't have any in this location. We have none. Okay, we have some animals here, but no resonators, so they are very particular. But we also need to get these radiant shards, but we'll get that later. We need a resonator. So let's keep flying around. Again, if you fly low and slow, they should pop in. You'll see them on the ground. They look like little machines that are drilling into the ground. They're very purple. So let's just fly around a bit. And keep in mind, your visor could see about 1,000 feet, 1,000 units away. And if you want to fly to get outside of that range, you're going to have to fly for about 10 seconds. So if you fly for 10 seconds, you should be outside of that range. I'm just trying to let them have some time to pop in. That is not a resonator. We can land here. Pop out and look. Oh, they're really going to make this difficult. All right. Oh, nope, there's one right there. So, that is what you're looking for, a dissonant resonator. So I can even get close enough, I'll show you what it looks like so you can kind of see it from the air. You can do it. The safest way to do this is to just fly around low and slow. Don't interact with anything. Just kind of fly around low and slow and look for them. And they are a random item that is spread out all over the planet. So you might need to fly around like what I just did for a little while before you get one to pop in. Oh, is this in the middle of a... Oh, no. It's almost in the rock. So that's what they look like. And if you walk up to them, they are protected by the Sentinels. However, as long as you don't attack them or the Sentinels, you're good. You can just sit in here all day. Now, what we need to do is look at it because you see it says Dissonant Resonator, and then underneath in purple it says Inverted Mirror. We're not looking for an inverted mirror. What we're looking for is an Echo Locator. And so that's not the one we want. So we can go away. We can look for another resonator around here somewhere. Because what we're looking for is the Echo Locator. There's another one over there. Another one over there. So let's head around and we'll find it. We'll find it. Let's go get it. And there you go. It took me about 15, 20 minutes to find it, but I found one. So this is a Dissonant Resonator, and it has an Echo Locator in it. That's what you're looking for. And I will say I've had people in the in my streams comment that every time they found an Echo Locator, they've also found it around the resonator that has all the spiders, these little tiny spiders around it. These guys seem to be an indicator that there is an Echo Locator in there. I don't know if it's true, but I will say anecdotally, every time I found one, it has always been in one that's been guarded by these little spiders. So maybe when you're looking, make sure you're looking for one that has all the spiders around it, these little tiny ones, the arachnid ones. Anyway, we have the Echo Locator. It's in here. However, we don't want to fight them because we don't have any upgrades. I got one S-Class radiation shield. That's not going to help me. And my multi-tool just has the advanced mining laser. That's it. I have no weapons. So you don't want to fight the Sentinels. So what I do is I will mark the location, the resonator. Come on. You're not going to mark it for me? I guess not. All right. Well, we'll run away because you want to get to about 150 at least units away. Because at that range, the Sentinels don't know what's going on. They can't tell. So anything more is awesome, but you want to be at least 150 away. So I'm looking good right about here, 165. I mean, if you want to go 200 or however far you can go. But I've noticed that if you're within 150 units, they will see where the shots are coming from and they'll attack you. But once you do that, just attack that and make sure don't hit any of the Sentinels. If you hit them, they know where you're coming from. But if you just hit it from this far away, they don't know what's going on. They're freaking out like, what the heck's going on over there? And so they're going to look at the laser. They don't know you're doing it because you're too far away. See? Look at that. Now, if you hit them, yes, they're going to know. So make sure to be careful and don't hit any of the Sentinels. So it should be pretty good. We are far away. That's why I'm only doing 10 damage per hit. So it's going to take you a little bit longer, but you're safe. Look at this. No Sentinels are here. There. Done. And they don't know where I'm at. So I'm good. See? Look at this. As long as you don't move or you don't get closer, don't shoot the Sentinels. They don't know what's happening. And now done. Everything's good. So that's all you have to do. And now we have an Echo Locator. This will tell you where all the best gear is. And we did it all in the beginning of the game. So if we fire that off, it will mark what is called a Harmonic Camp. Now, generally, you won't run into this till way later on in the game, but we're specifically looking for it. We are looking for it because there's some really good gear in the Harmonic Camps in the game. It's 26 minutes that way, so I need to get into my ship. I'm just going to call on my ship because I'm too lazy. But yeah, we are looking for the Harmonic Echo coordinates because that's where we can get some Sentinel multi-tools and Sentinel ships straight off the bat from the beginning of the game. So let's head on over there. We know our camp is located over here. It was like a half hour away on foot, so it's going to be a little bit of a distance. Let's go up here. And we did all of that easy. No upgrades from the start of the game. I'm like maybe a half hour, maybe an hour into the game, you guys. So this is something that is easily doable from the start. As long as you're careful and you pay attention to what you're doing. You're looking for those charts. You're doing all this stuff. And once you get this gear, you will be set for the rest of the game. You don't need another multi-tool. You won't need another ship if you can do this. Now, there's always cosmetics. Some people don't like the look of these, but that's okay. So when you get to the Harmonic Camp, you're going to find all these wheelbarrows with harmonic scrap in them. Pick them up because you're going to get stuff like runaway mold I got out of that one. Out of that wheelbarrow, I got rusted metal, which is trash. You don't need it. This one is going to give me a decaying battery, which we can open and find what's inside. Some silver. That's fine. So just kind of walk around and grab all these wheelbarrows. They'll be full of random items. Random. It could be trash. It could be just these things like that. Boom. More silver. Okay. Got more silver. Got a suspicious packet of goods out of that one. We got a defense chip, so I can call off the Sentinels if I need to. And we also got more, what's it called? Runaway mold. Oh, no, we got nanites. All right, so now we need to go to this computer and unlock it. This is a harmonic interface. So this is going to be basically where the Sentinels live. This is a Sentinel camp. So we're not going to mess with any of this stuff. We're going to scan the memory registers because it will give you the numbers you need. So 15 minus 4 is 11. 1 plus 0 is 1. And 4 plus 2 is 6. So we need 11, 1, 6. We got to just remember those. 11, 1, 6. And that it's going to be different for every camp. Your numbers might be completely different. They probably will be. Mine are 11, 1, 6. So I have to input my glyphs. And now we need to look for the number 1. We need to look for the number 6, so glyph number 6. And we need to look for 11. Now, they don't need to be in any particular order. You don't have to put it in the exact order of the numbers before. You just have to put in those numbers. Doesn't matter which order it is. Obviously, I put them in the wrong order on purpose. So now we've unlocked the Sentinel jetpack. However, the other thing is interact again, and now we can unlock the multi-tool seal. So now we can unlock the multi-tool box, and we can look for what's called a dissident spike, which is a Sentinel ship. So now we can go get a Sentinel ship, which is freaking awesome. Freaking awesome. So we know a Sentinel ship is right over there, you guys. So let's get our Sentinel tool, which is a C class, which is not great. It comes with a geology cannon. That's fine, too. And it's going to be broken, so you're going to need to pick up these parts to install or to basically fix all of it. It's a really good squared off inventory, though, so I like it. It's a C class, which is not great, but it's better than my normal multi-tool by a lot. And this is free. You don't have to pay for anything. Look at that. Take the multi-tool for free. Same thing for the Sentinel ship. You just got to go unlock it, and you get it for free. So now that we have our Sentinel multi-tool, the big thing I want to show you guys, this is why this multi-tool is one of the best ones in the game. There are very few multi-tools that will do this, and this is one you can unlock from the first hour. So if I go over here and I try to basically, let's try to mine some stuff up with my laser. Let's get a big rock over here. Oh yeah, perfect. Right over there. So, oh yeah, we need to put in a advanced laser. So I'm going to switch back to my original one because when you take a new multi-tool, it switches to the new one. go back to my original one. We're going to take off the advanced mining laser because I love it, but I want to use it in my new one. So all you have to do to unlock anything is press Y on that technology and it will pick it up. And it'll package it up for you. That way you can put it in your suit and use it on another multi-tool. Press Y or triangle if you're on PlayStation. And now we need to switch back to our other multi-tool. So that's our Sentinel multi-tool right here. And now we install it just like any other upgrade. Press X if you're on Xbox. That would be square if you're on PlayStation. And install it. So now we have an advanced mining beam, right? Now watch this. This is amazing. This is the best part about a Sentinel multi-tool. It's just like any other multi-tool. Remember, you want to run it until it gets hot. So you see how it's just slowly, my overheat's building up. I'm slowly knocking out this floating crystal, right? And I did it. That's pretty good. The secret for this is you can install a secondary mining beam because the Sentinel multi-tools have a hijacked laser, which does not count as a normal laser. So you can technically have two of them. So if we put in a regular mining beam, it's going to take us 60 ferrite dust. And you have two different lasers on there. The benefit of that is, look how much faster it goes. And now look at the top right-hand side. My Sentinel laser beam, it overheats like nothing. Like, look at that. I can run this all day and it will never overheat. That is the huge benefit. It's doing a lot more damage because it has two lasers running and it never overheats. And as you upgrade this thing, you put in more and more upgrades. My main save that I have, I run out of fuel before I overheat. So you can run this thing all day. Look at that. It just goes forever compared to the original. That's why you want a Sentinel mining beam. It is absolutely ridiculous how great they are because you can add in two different mining beams to it. So hopefully you guys liked the video. If you did, hit that like button. And in the next one, we are going to get a Sentinel ship and we are going to get a whole bunch of money. I'll show you guys how to do that in the next episode. So I will see you guys then.